Good morning, dear students. Today topic is viscosity. The resistance to fluid motion is called viscosity. Viscous force exists when there is a relative motion present between two layers. Here I am taking a fluid which is divided into layers. So here this layer is oppose the motion of this layer. So the resistance to fluid motion is called viscosity. The velocity of layer which is on the surface of the object is 0. So the bottom layer have velocity is 0. So if you move to top layer, the velocity is increasing. So at top layer, the velocity have maximum velocity. When a fluid flowing in a pipe or a tube the velocity of liquid layer along the axis of tube is maximum. Here the velocity is maximum. The velocity decreases gradually as we move towards the walls of the tube. At walls, the velocity becomes 0. The velocity of layer at walls becomes 0. Here I am taking a liquid like a oil in between two glass plates. Here bottom glass plate is fixed and top glass plate is moving with constant velocity V. If we replace oil with honey, a greater force is required to move this glass plate with same velocity. So here we can say honey is more viscous than oil. Next one is coefficient of viscosity. the coefficient of viscosity for a fluid is defined as the ratio of shearing stress to the strain rate. Here I am taking a portion of liquid at an instant. The shape is A, B, C, D. After a short interval of time, in del T time, the shape of the liquid is A, E, F, D. During this time interval, the liquid has undergo a shearing strain. The velocity of layer at bottom is 0. As we move to top, the velocity of layers is increases at top. The layer velocity is maximum. Strain is the ratio of relative displacement to length of the cylinder. So here relative displacement is del x. Here the distance between two glasses is L. So that is del x by L. Here what is strain rate? So here strain rate is the strain is change with respect to time. That is strain by time interval. So here del x by L by del T. So it can be written as del x by del T into 1 by L. We know del x by del T is equal to velocity. So therefore strain rate is equal to, we can write velocity by L. By the definition, coefficient of viscosity eta is equal to the ratio of shearing stress to strain rate. So here eta is equal to shearing stress, we know force per area. Strain rate is V by L. So from this we can write eta is equal to F into L by A into V. The SI units of coefficient of viscosity is Paiseli. That is PL. Here CGS unit is Pais. Here 1 Pais is equal to 10 to the power minus 1 Paiseli. Another SI units for coefficient of viscosity is, so here we can write force is equal to Newton, length is equal to meter by area meter square into velocity meter per second. So here meter cancel. So we can write Newton for meter square into second. We know Newton for meter square is unit for pressure. So we can write Pascal into second. So here another SI unit is Pascal into second. We can also write here force is equal to MA. mass into acceleration. So unit for mass is kg, unit for acceleration is meter per second square, into here it is meter by area, meter square into velocity, meter per second. So here meter cancel, so we can write kg, here meter, here it is meter square, so meter power of -1, and here it is per second, here it is second to the power of -2, so we can write second per second. So the another SI unit for coefficient of viscosity is kg per meter per second. Dimensional formula for coefficient of viscosity is m L to the power of -1 T to the power of -1. Next one is variation of viscosity of fluids with temperature. In liquids, as temperature is increases, the separation between molecules increases. And cohesive forces decreases. So therefore, the viscosity of liquids decreases with increasing temperatures. So here in liquids, temperature increases, the viscosity of liquids decreases. Here cohesive force is nothing but the attraction force between same molecules. In gases, as temperature is increases, exchange of momentum is increases. So viscosity of gases is increases. So in gases, as temperature is increases, the viscosity of gases is increases. Next one is Stokes law. The viscous force acting on a moving body here, the body is in spherical shape. Is directly proportional to here first one, radius of the spherical body. Or second one is its velocity. And third one is coefficient of viscosity of fluid. Eta. So from this we can write Fe is proportional to R and Fv is proportional to V. Fv is proportional to eta. So from this we can write Fv is proportional to eta R V. So if we remove proportionality, here we have to take a constant. So Fv is equal some k into eta R V. We can write Fv is equal k into eta power of A, R power of B, V power of C. So here dimension formula for force is equal ml t to the power of minus 2. Here k is a constant. Dimension formula for eta is m l power of minus 1 t to the power of minus 1 whole power of A. Here r is length, l power of B, c is velocity, that is l t to the power of minus 1 whole power of C. By dimensional analysis, we get Fv is equal k into eta R V. Experimental value of k was found to be 6 pi. So therefore Fe is equal, here k is equal 6 pi. 6 pi eta R V. This is known as Stokes' law.